Alright, good day, welcome, love, so welcome to my channel. Okay, so this is going to be for you, Aries, alright? I don't know why I've been getting certain zodiac signs, I get it, but it's like, I don't think I'll ever fully understand, some of this stuff, but, anytime I get, I don't even know what you want to call it, but, it's usually because there's something that, we're not acknowledging or something that we need to prepare for, something that we may have missed or something that is to come. Just a lot of different things, or just, elevating up and above things, right? Because the world that we live in is shit, all right? I'm not going to sit and act like it's not. Our climate's all fucked up. Where I live, we should have like feet of snow. There's like nothing. Like we get like a dusting and then it melts. And yeah, and it's been milder and we're in February and we haven't even really experienced a typical winter. So that's kind of scary when when you factor in, when the weather warms, all right? It's like the aquifers and, it's kind of like this little meter that I have to water my plants. It's like when you look at it on the surface and touch, you're like, oh God, wow, that's really fucking dry. But when I stick my meter down to the root, it will show moisture, that there's plenty of moisture down there. Yeah, well, that's becoming a problem now. All right, so everybody kind of focus for April and May to bring an abundance of rain, precipitation, more in the form of rain, because you get more out of rain than you do snow melt, but still, anything. It's like we used to have to worry about flooding in the river valley and all that, and they haven't had to worry about that, God, for 2 years at least now? Maybe even 3? Where it was normal for people in the river valley to get their boats out and drive, and it looked like a fucking lake down there. And it's because we need that. It's like over time, yeah, we get flooding, but once everything, flows and then it recedes, everything's good again. All right. Oh, God. Okay. Aries. So we have here the Tower, okay? And we have here the Five of Wands. We have the Death card. All right. You need to put an end to this back and forth here. All right. I don't know if you're just like in a competitive energy with other people. There could be anywhere from 5 to 4 people. You could be one, and there could be 4 others. The Tower typically has 2, so it could be like a main falling out, and it's just like a big group fucking like a big group battle. And it's coming. Towers come to dismantle things that aren't on the level of where we are, or it gets removed so that way we can level up, be a better person, overcome things. Some of our biggest towers are our biggest lessons. So don't see it as, why am I going through this? Why am I dealing with this? Why am I that? It's the universe, your creator, whatever you call it, kind of knocking on your brain saying, hey, this is not good for you. This is not healthy for you. You are better than this. All right, some people have to rise above this. Some people, this is just their life. This is their life. And maybe in the next life, they may have to overcome this in their next life. You know what I'm saying? But you need to put an end. You need to just be done with it. Okay? Quit paying attention. Okay? I don't know if you're watching your mom or paying attention to your mother. But whatever it is, there's not a lot of, you guys aren't like working together. You're working against each other, and it's making your worlds fall out of harmony, fall out of sync. All right. Or that could be you, Aries. All right. Let the Tower fall. Because this shit, this 5-0 joint, it'll never stop. It won't. You just become like addicted to it. It just becomes like a routine and you don't even realize it. until maybe like 20 years down the road you realize, damn, I done entertained this shit for frickin' ever. All right, let's try that again. That was the judgment and the... Yeah, it's like, I feel like you're being called to... Yes. Find your independence. Break free. All right? Find the courage. All right? You can do it. You don't need nobody. All right? Rise up. Find that confidence. All right? And forgive and move on and move forward. All right? Quit crying over spilled milk, you know? Yeah, it's like you won't regret it. So I feel like what you need to do here is, you know, you really need to go in and do some real deep inner work, whether it's inner healing, getting to know yourself, finding yourself. But whatever it is that you have to do, you need to come out balanced, all right? So that way you can flip this in the upright with a clear mind. The hermit will do that, all right? But you have to do the work in order to see clearly. If you want to join your higher self and be in tune with your higher self, your spiritual self, and you want to have a spiritual union or relationship, there's a lot of stuff you got to rid, because this type of energy does not go with good, loving, positive spirituality and growth and relationships. All right, it's about healing. All right, I feel like maybe if you are with someone with that Two of Cups, maybe you both need healing. And, you know, in the upright, you guys can heal each other, but in the reverse, you can't. Okay? Because you guys don't know who your higher self is. So we have the Justice card here. All right? The truth. The truth is a bitch. The truth stings. It's like in the animal oracle, right? It's the wasp. It can fucking sting. But in it, you know, wasp sting, it can kill people. It can. You know, if you're allergic or you don't know you're allergic and you can't get to an ambulance or an ambulance can't get to you fast enough or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, most people know that they have an allergic reaction to it. Okay? But the truth can sting. All right? Maybe there's going to be an argument and everything's going to be laid out on the table. All right? Do it for your integrity. All right? Do it to be fair and balanced. A balanced mindset goes a long ways. Balanced energies go a long ways. All right? And you may actually get justice in the long run. All right? But you gotta, I feel like, stop the arguing. You know, the one thing I always tell people, let fuckers stop. We got the 8 of bongs. Yeah, walk away. Look and don't look back. Because, yeah, don't feed into drama. All right? When you don't feed into it, they are going to come harder. They're going to try to be even more cruel because they want to get you stirred up. They want to get you to react. All right? But it's like, you need to see what they're doing here. All right? You need to see what they're doing. You need to walk away. They're just setting a trap for you to stay low. All right? So you don't rise above it. Okay? You can forgive. Doesn't mean that you want them in your life. It doesn't mean that you're going to keep doing this. You know, forgive for yourself and realize, you know what? The battle is within them. And walk away and don't look back. All right? Now we got, yeah, it's like you're watching. I feel like you're watching somebody or somebody's in your head like a motherfucker. The Page of Pipes was in the reverse earlier and the Empress was in the upright. Now it's in the reverse and the Page of Pipes is in the upright. So I feel like, whatever's going on here, this drama, this chaos, it's really like affecting your feminine energy within you. All right, because you're sitting in the reverse. All right, it's because you're watching, you're paying attention, you're maybe sending messages back and forth, and it's lowering your vibration, it's lowering your Empress abilities here. It's affecting abundance. It could affect fertility because, you know, the Empress is about motherhood, fertility, stuff like that. So it can affect your motherhood, your motherly energy within you, because if you're sitting in the reverse, you know, that's very just negative energy. And, you know, children and shit can feel that. So if you are a mother with the Empress here, they can feel that. They can sense that. It affects them. All right. And I feel like when you're not watching, that's why I'm seeing the flip-flop here with these cards. When you're not watching them, you're the Empress in the upright. You are feeling great. You're feeling beautiful. You're taking care of your hygiene and, you know, putting yourself together so you feel good. You put yourself together for your man if you got one, because you know that, you know, it's not saying you have to do all that for your man to love you, but it lets your man know that you love yourself, and this is what makes you feel good. We don't have to wear makeup and do all this every day, but I feel like that's the case here, though. When you're watching, it turns you into the reverse. But when you're not watching them, and your mind isn't going 100 miles a minute, you sit in the upright. Beautiful, abundant. Yeah. So there's a lot that needs to be focused on here. And it's the truth, accepting the truth, the reality, and standing up for your integrity and letting your integrity lead you out of the chaos, out of the arguments, the fights, the lies, the injustices, all that stuff. All right? It's just huge disruption in your life. And it does affect you. That's why we have this balance here. We saw it with the Two of Pentacles, now with the Justice. It's that Empress energy. You have to balance that, because I feel like you're going back and forth. I mean, obviously you don't have to, but... Okay, yeah, there's too much cunning shit here. All right? Don't strategize anything. All right? Just walk away. All right? You may be trying to figure things out, but that's not necessary. Just walk away from this. I feel like there's a very cunning energy here, and it very well could be somebody in your family, or you could be having issues with your family here. But yeah, don't do whatever it takes to win. All right, don't. I mean, it just lowers you down, and it doesn't make you much better than them. Then, all right, we got to rise above that with that Judgment card we saw. Rise above it. Focus on your calling, your spirituality, your motherhood if you are with the Empress here, and just focused on being fair and just and speaking with truth and integrity. All right? Be honorable. Walk away from this sneaky, manipulative, conniving energy that has to strategize drama and conflict. I feel like there is an energy here. Mothers can be jealous of their daughters. It is a very common thing that people really don't realize. So that could be a problem too. That could be why we got this shit here. The Five of joins with the Tower and the Empress. You know, it could be dealing with the motherly figure. And yeah, they like to compete and argue, and they can have jealousy. If you're better looking than them, or doing better than them, or, you know, smarter than them, or made better choices than them, you know, they want to keep you low with them so you guys can, you know, be on the same level. Otherwise, it ain't gonna work. Yeah. The King of Joints. You need to take lead in your life here. I feel like somebody is like leading you down a shitty path. All right? Whoever you've been learning from, whoever you've been watching, following, they're destroying you. They're destroying the inner beauty, the outer beauty, your confidence, your ability to be a mother if you are one with the Empress here. So yeah, let's just get this wrapped up here. Is it? Look at this. Double tens. I just saw the Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. You're causing a lot of issues with your family, or you're allowing issues to affect your family. it's affecting you guys from like achieving ultimate emotional fulfillment here, because there's so many things that you're carrying. That's why it's saying, let the truth out, release and let go, and don't look back. All right? Who cares how it affects the other person? If somebody here is very just conniving and evil and bringing drama to you, speak the truth. Fuck what they think. Fuck what they say. Fuck if they believe your truth. Speak it, release it, and let go, and don't look back. All right? Don't carry this monkey on your back anymore, because it's going to affect your family life. All right? You're never going to find and achieve ultimate fulfillment in your own family life if you don't rid this. And I feel like there's no fulfilling energy in your family life anyway. Like, you know, like your parents, your, you know, that family, not the family you created. But I feel like, yeah, this has always been like an issue here. Yeah, there's never really been any real true love. And you need to wake up and see this, okay? Your emotions are being affected, all right? Your ability to empathize. And, yeah, but you're doing a lot of questioning, a lot of pondering, a lot of thinking. Some of y'all may be into therapy, or, you know, just needing some time to rest. Maybe you need to go on an adventure, all right? But I feel like if you take a leap towards therapy and you really take their advice, I feel like it's going to affect you in a very positive way. All right. It's like your love life, your higher self, everything is going to take off, and you're going to love and enjoy life. But you have to rise above this. Rid the negative feelings. All right. And let them go. Release them. You're being called to do that. All right. I feel like there was never really any true love here. Because any emotional energy is in the reverse. So I feel like take a leap of faith, trust in your therapist, trust in those who you confide in, and you will see the Two of Cups now in the upright. All right, if you're with somebody, your relationship is going to thrive. All right, it's no longer going to be stuck in the reverse, because you're going to acknowledge everything. It's like a huge awakening, Aries. So let's wrap this up here. And I'm going to pull from the Guardians for you. I mean, I get it. Some things are harder for other people. I'm different. I can walk away and let shit go and not... I can be the 8 of Bongs. And I cannot let it affect me, because I am in charge of my happiness, my life. Not what other people say or think or do in my life. All right? To my life. So yeah, I'm content. That's the universe telling me, hey, rid this shit. You see this shit? Rid it. Don't matter if they're family or what. A lot of family are karmics. They're toxic motherfuckers you got to learn from and grow from. All right, so I always say, fuck your blood tribe, focus on your soul tribe. All right, the ones that you match with on a soul level, not a blood level, not an obligation, where your family, so you're obligated to put up with this shit now. Ain't nobody obligated to put up with shit. Especially if it's toxic. Yeah, we got the sun in the reverse. Rid that negative mindset. All right, there's too much negativity here, all right? I feel like even positive things you find a negative. Like, you have a hard time accepting anything positive. And maybe it's because you've been in this chaotic, like, environment, you know, for so long. The longer you're in it, the harder it is to get out of it, because it's comfortable. For some reason, yeah, low vibe shit can become comfortable.